Monarch butterflies usually lay eggs on the underside of swan plant leaves. These leaves are usually at the top of the plant where the leaves are new and fresh. You can remove the eggs and leave the leaves behind for other monarchs to lay their eggs on. Otherwise, you end up wasting a lot of leaves. When I find an egg, I put my thumb very gently but firmly on top of the egg and my forefinger behind the leaf where the egg is. Then I gently roll my thumb around to loosen the egg, rolling it to the outside of the leaf so it is between my thumb and forefinger. When I'm back indoors, I get a takeaway food container and put an unscented, undyed paper towel folded neatly on the bottom. I spray this with a few puffs of water. The paper needs to be ever so slightly damp. In my garden there are always seedlings growing in inappropriate places, so I take one and put it in a floral tube and lay that in the container. The seedling will stay fresher for longer if you cut the roots off and then squash the end of the stem so it can absorb water. The eggs I put onto the paper towel. As the eggs hatch, the tiny caterpillars, as big as an eyelash, will climb onto the leaves and start eating. If you don't have a floral tube, you could wrap the stem in cotton wool and plastic or aluminium foil so that they don't dry out. Floral tubes are on sale in florist suppliers or on Trade Me. You can either continue raising the caterpillars separately in plastic containers or transfer them to the top of a swan plant growing in a caterpillar castle. I refresh the seedlings every few days. I take the old seedling and drape it on the top of a potted swan plant in a caterpillar castle so that the caterpillars can transfer themselves over to the plant. The less handling, the better. The trust sells caterpillar castles, which are ideal for raising caterpillars and protecting them from predators and parasites.